Hi, we are from grade 7. We have 6 people in a group. My name is Debiwan binti Razalika.
My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Jombra. I'm from BCA.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Al-Mashar Bizan Azmi.
Hi, my name is Karanwa.
Hi, my name is Warab Sakin Duwazaidi.
Hi, my name is Tashwita.
Okay, let's go to our first point. The first is introduction. So for this assignment, we choose KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, as our survey area. As you know, KFC is one of the biggest American fast food restaurant. In December 2019, there are 22,621 locations worldwide. Nowadays, there are about 500 franchises open around Malaysia, and the first KFC restaurant was opened on Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman in 1973. For this survey, we choose one of the KFC Bukit Raja branch at Jalan Astaka, Bukit Raja. This KFC branch in Bukit Raja was opened in June 2021. We choose this branch of KFC as our survey because it has a unique design from another franchise. The restaurant design was inspired by American fast food joint from 1950. The interior inside has a nostalgic feel to it with vintage furnish and pastel color palette. Next.
Next, the problem I found at the KFC Bukit Raja is about the slip, trips, and falls. So whenever you lose your footing, trip over something, or fell when you come down unexpectedly, you are slipping or falling. Falls are often caused by slipping, tripping, and falling due to liquid spills, ice, snow, rain, and many more. So as we can see, the picture above show the in front of the KFC Bukit Raja, the floor wet with the water. This problem is very dangerous to the public and employees because it can lead to self-harm and can be fatal or permanent disability to someone, right? And we know falling or sleeping is a major factor in workplace accidents in the restaurant industry, as we see based on the picture above. This risk of the result is critical injury, temporary or permanent disability, sometimes even loss of life. Next, for the suggestion for the KFC Bukit Raja is keep people out of wet areas. The first thing you should do is block the area, right? Which means you should not let anyone near the moist spot there. Even there are a lot of people about, this is critical, especially if the wet areas are in high traffic area like a medium to big restaurant like KFC Bukit Raja, where consumer may come to visit. Many methods are available for securing these regions, including plastic barriers that may be linked together to form protective barriers around the danger area. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to my friend.
Okay, in this KFC restaurant in Bukit Raja, Klang, as we can see, all its customer is lacking of SOP that already set by the government, and they don't follow any SOP such as physical distancing. In this era of pandemic, physical distancing is the key to stop the spread of COVID-19. Please have a social distancing in order to break the spread of COVID-19 as we can have our normal life back. Even though we have our doses of vaccine, we still must have follow the SOP in order to break the chain of COVID-19. I can suggest to this restaurant is they must have one officer to see the SOP the customer in the restaurant. That's all for me. I will pass to my next friend.
Okay, now I will talk about do not have a proper storage. Picture at below show that KFC Bukit Raja didn't have a proper storage to keep their unused asset. From this picture, this may not look cause any harm to customer and worker, but at some point, it can be a problem if didn't manage properly. First, the boxes and chair can injure people when it fall because they didn't have proper safety barrier. The place it also can become a breeding ground for pests. By the way, the boxes and chair being placed at the corner from the photo, it's possible that to assume that it's hard to clean under the boxes and the chairs regularly. So pests like rats, cockroach, bugs, and many more that can be found at food restaurant can be found. Pests can cause food poisoning because they can bring bacteria that can harm human. Management need to prepare a proper place to store the item at the picture above. Next.
Okay, thank you. Furthermore, for the other problem is parking space and the roadway. First, as you can see in the picture, KFC Bukit Raja have a very comfortable parking slot. But based on the customer experience, on the weekend or public day, a lot of people will come into the store, and KFC have the problem when the night time because KFC need to require more lighting at parking lots, especially for female and children. Next is the depth to customer parking because it is too small and always make the problem that make a long jam of vehicle because of the delay of the each order. It also can be dangerous to the customer, especially children, because the exit door of KFC Bukit Raja just next to the drive-thru parking lot. Many issues have been reported that car did not notice customers that walk from the door and nearly to hit people. Finally, the walkway of the KFC Bukit Raja is close to big walkway that have a lot of vehicle on speed mode, and it can be one of the hazard because a lot of customer park on the side road, and people also be unexpected to collide from another vehicle that enter KFC Bukit Raja Walkway. So for the much better and safety, KFC should make a better systematic parking space. Thank you.
Okay, as for my point, it will be on lack of cleanliness. And hygienic restaurant reflects poorly on the management of the entire business, as previously stated. Seeing an unclean facility raises questions about the safety of the food and the management of the restaurant. For example, you can in that picture you can see the fly sitting on the couch and all. So it can make the customers to doubt on the commitment of both employee and customer safety. To demonstrate the company's commitment to safety, both visible and invisible surfaces should be cleared on a regular basis. Overall, diners can forgive a bad waiter or a mediocre meal, but they won't forget an unhygienic setting as easily as they can. An investment in the business reputation and safety can't be overstated. In the business of the KFC or the food and beverage industries, cleanliness is way more important than the taste of the food, actually. For example, they should hire like a professional cleaning faculty or a company for them to clean the place regularly, like by hour to ensure the cleanliness of the restaurant.
Okay, and the last one is the conclusion. In the conclusion, having a safety and hygiene place is a must, not just good for the business reputation, but also good for the employee and customer safety. It does not matter how long the restaurant has been existing. If the reputation of the restaurant fail, it will degrade operating margin and prevent higher return. Besides that, keeping a good reputation can gain investor trust and have a regular customer. A happy customer will come again to visit our restaurant and leave a good review either in Google review or on their social media. To keep our restaurant safe and hygiene, first, the restaurant must train all the staff about all necessary things you have to learn to keep the kitchen and service area clean, such as food and equipment hygiene and safety knowledge. Second, assuring all the staff, especially staff that have access to the kitchen, already taken typhoid vaccine to avoid spreading any disease to the customer. And last, the employee must have easy access to hand washing station with soap, hot water, and paper towel. That's all from us. Thank you.